per usual, we're working with a dusty, crusty third day hair. Unfortunately, that's the only way it holds some sort of volume. Otherwise, that bitch is flat like the earth itself. And now let's take a moment to be amazed at this spectacular job on another language letter engraving with my keyboard and a random piece of paper on my camera, so now you Snoopy rats know what I'm up to. That was aggressive for no reason. I'm sorry. And that's what we're working with. I guess we're up for a challenge. The first step in saving this mess is my trusty dry shampoo that is probably giving me lung cancer like every other product that I use here. Oh well, let's add a little texture spray too. This time I have all my rollers. I'm using bottle caps. I'm putting the headband on to see where I'll be separating the hair. Okay, so 2 front parts. I'm leaving a part in the back and separating the top. Starting curling the front, top, middle part. The hair, when it comes to hair, I'm directionally challenged. Very front, inward, sides, inwards as well. It's giving your honor. Jail. At this point, start doing whatever the fuck you want. In chaos, destruction, apocalypse!
One winter morning, I woke up to my neighbour shouting in my mailbox.
1 hour later.
I've let it sit for like an hour and okay. Nah, I could have achieved better results. I'm still questioning what was the point of all this. Anyways, the top though, it worked. Put the headband back on and now let's work on the last section. I'm separating it into 3 sections to make it easier. I'm curling each section without using the roller this time. I'm done with that. Slightly tease. How do you say tease? Yeah, tase that bitch. Anyway, add some hairspray and do that to all of the sections. And this is what you should end up with. Voila.
Like, are you actually kidding me? So a lot of you guys for a very, very long time have been asking me how I do my blowouts. I finally timed it out to where I've washed my hair. It is blow dried. It is ready to go and like ready for me to do a whole video on it. Fun fact, I do my blowouts on dry hair. We are going to be using the Dyson. However, there are alternatives. First, I'm gonna take my hair and I'm going to section off the top or like the front pieces of my hair, I guess, like my bangs. I split this into 2 different pieces. I do that back piece off camera and then I'm gonna do the front piece. This is where I'm splitting it. So like that's how much hair is being left for the front. Now that I have that piece done, I'm taking my bangs in the front and I'm taking my Dyson and I'm going away from my face. So just like this. And then I just move it down. Just like that. And I let it sit there for like a few seconds. Then I'm just gonna take it off, let it hold there. Then I have some rollers that I really, really like linked to my Amazon storefront, but I take my roller and just really make sure the hair is placed tightly in there. Tension is key, and just move it down. And then I just clip it, slide it in there. And that is how I do my bangs. Then I'm just gonna spray with a little bit of the L'Oreal hairspray. Now I'm gonna do what I did right here, but on the sides of my head with 2 rollers, 1 on each side. So we really get like volume around the sides of our head, I guess. Once again, just going like away from the face. And these are the only rollers we're gonna use. So just 4 rollers. This is low-key the most important part. We're going to alternate between going away from the face and curling towards the face with the Dyson. So for this first section, just taking a section about this thick, we're gonna start away from the face in the back. And again, I'm just gonna hold it there for like 8 to 10 seconds. And then I'm gonna hit it with a cold shot. So I've moved my finger up and I'm hitting it with that cold shot. She looks like that. Sometimes for good measure, I'll just take it and I'll like hold it there for a few seconds. Now for this one, we're gonna go towards the face. Taking it, and again, my arm movements are all out of whack, but we're just going in towards the face. And then I'm gonna let that fall. I'm gonna hold it there for a second. Then we're just gonna do the same thing, alternating back and forth. When you get to the front pieces, going towards the face. Also, just as a reminder, I do have extensions. I have 1 row of extensions. I do not have clip-ins, I have sew-ins. I've played around with different kinds of extensions before, but right now I have sew-ins. And this is what I was saying before, but making sure that when you get to the front of your face, that you're blowing them inwards, because it just, I don't know, recently I've been really living for that look, and it's very like 90s. And then it looks a little something like that. Again, it just like frames the face really nicely. Look at the difference in the length of my hair when I blow it out. It's just like wild to me. Now I've fully done the other side, again, like alternating and everything. And this is what it looks like. I can just tell when it's gonna look extra good. Then again, I just go in with some hairspray. And then before I do anything, I let this set for like 10 minutes probably. Okay, so after letting it set, I'm just gonna start taking out my rollers. And again, doing those pieces on the sides. Like, do you see that volume? Take out the top. The big finish. Oh my god. I just like run my fingers through it. And now I'm gonna flip. And this is what it looks like before I brush it out. And this is what it looks like all brushed out. I am so obsessed. I will forever be doing my hair like this. It's just like so perfect, so 90s. This will forever be my favorite hairstyle. Like, no questions asked.
Literally my most asked question is, how do I do my hair? So I can't put off this video any longer. So I'm going to show you how I do my day-to-day hair, but I'm not a professional hairdresser, so this is probably not the best to do for your hair every single day, but it works, and that's all that matters. So as you can see, I use a round brush to dry my fringe, and then I leave that in a roller while I do the rest of my hair. If I'm going out, then I'll rough dry the rest of my hair, but if I'm being lazy, then I'll just let it air dry. Then when you're leaving them to set, make sure you leave them for as long as you can. I try and give it at least an hour, just because the longer you leave them in, the tighter that curl's going to be. Once it's all up in the clips, give it a really good go over with some hairspray. If you're using a good mousse and a good hairspray, then that's how you're really going to lock in that volume. Then I just go over with the straightener to make sure my fringe is extra flicky, and I'm not going for a natural curl. I want my hair to stand upright. I want it to give cartoon, I want it to give doll's hair, so if that's what you're looking for, then that's how I do it.